now see what's happening. This is our BTO that we purchased 3 years ago. That we purchased long ago. I mean, 6 years ago, and we just got the keys 3 years ago. And then we moved in slightly over 2 years ago, and then in less than 1 year, something happens. Waterproofing issue. From outside, when there were heavy rains, water will actually seep through the concrete walls or all these partition wall, and it affects all these. These are the concrete wall. Okay, now they are fixing it. After this is almost the 3rd year that we stay here now, then they start to fix it. Okay. These are the partition wall. They are clearing all the stained part where the stain developed from moisture accumulated. Alright, then they redo the parquet, the flooring, because the water causes the unevenness of the flooring. And then these are the concrete ones that were previously it was stained. And this is what happens. This is what you see, okay? Because of the bad waterproofing work they done. Yeah. This is done by a overseas construction company. Project given by HDB. So this is what happens. So this one, what they're going to do, they're going to scrape off and then repaint it for us. So before that, they did a few times of sealing up out at the exterior concrete wall. It is actually not very good. Okay. See, these are some of the measurements they take. Yeah, these were actually behind our bed headboard. So this is what happens, and this is the concrete wall. Okay, what I'm actually most disappointed about is, even now that what they have done, okay, now they are doing something, okay, according to them, they will make sure that they pump something to insulate it further to avoid water from seeping through again, even though they said they have done some work sealing up outside. Okay, so maybe they want to play safe. Okay, fine. So we have to wait for a week for this to be stabilized inside the insulating. And what I'm most disappointed about is this part over here. You see this big hole? It is a big hole. I find it a big hole. And what happens here is I can easily, scrape it out. You see, I can actually scrape out the inner side, and this is supposed to be concrete wall, but it's so soft. I can actually easily scrape using my fingernails and just scrape it out, and it just clear. It just unclay. It just scrape off. I wonder how safe it is, because it's been 3 years since they built. Supposed to be finished building, or more than 3 years ago since they finished building this. And this is supposed to be concrete, okay, concrete. And there's a whole big hole here. I don't know what happened during the work. It wasn't there last time. I think it's easily knocked off, because I had experienced the other common room. I can stick something, double-sided something, and then I pull off the sellotape on the concrete wall. There will be a hole being chipped off, the concrete. Some small chips of concrete will fall off with the double-sided tape. It is how bad. This is how bad the quality is. This is how bad the quality is. Okay, now over here, okay, these are some of the other cupboards. These are the partition wall, according to their partition. So they have to cut it out. The same thing happens. Okay, the same thing happens. But they were trying to, I think they're trying to shorten their time by just tearing off some of the stained part. And then certain part they actually do it. These are the partition they have to take out and have to redo. All this whole portion. Okay. Yeah, but my concern is they have got some irregular holes, so I wonder if they are taking some discarded board to just put it here. So very disappointed. Yeah, so I advise whoever stay in who got a BTO or whatever. This is a premium BTO, that's why everything is being done, including the floorings. I hope nobody will actually do any form of built-in wardrobe or what, because there will be problem beneath, you never know. Yeah, so try not to do a lot of renovations, because you never know, this kind of problem develops. Yes, and there's a lot of issues. If you want to dismantle, there'll be a lot of work done. Okay, that's all for today. Just to share with you what this kind of bad experience I experienced. Thanks.